Welcome to the Get Your Act Together podcast. I am your host, Kelly Reynolds. And today, if you are listening to this the day it comes out, is also the day that we are opening enrollment for Get Your Agency Together, which is my group coaching program. Anyone who's ever launched something knows it's a lot of preparation, it's a lot of marketing, it's a lot of mental mindset messing your brain up. And part of that is looking around and comparing yourself to others. And I have been struggling with this, not as that I'm getting sucked in, but I've been struggling to keep it away. Nope, it's not going to happen this time. You're not going to get me this time, because it's not worth the struggle. It's not, for a lot of reasons, but mostly because it just brings you down for no reason. Because the comparison game, it doesn't get you anywhere. Okay. So I want to remind you to run your own race, right? Don't be jealous of other people's numbers. You have no idea what those numbers mean. I mean, talk about $1 million a year or $1 billion launch or whatever it is, a 6-figure day, like all the things, right? Those numbers, that sounds great. And it is great for marketing, right? It looks awesome. People think, oh my God, they must be really successful if they have $1 billion day. But those numbers are not really what they seem. Those numbers are the money that just comes in. Look, that's still impressive. To get that much money in the door is impressive. And maybe they know how to market. They know how to pull it in. Sure. But what I want to remind everyone is that it's not about what you bring in. It's about what you keep. You have no idea how much of that 6, 7, 8-figure whatever gets to stay in the business. How much did that person get to keep? Because that's really the most important thing. Why? Because everybody's got bills. We all have bills, right? Our business, we have things we have to pay for. We got to pay for Gmail. We got to pay for project management software. We got to pay for all the things, right? And then there's ads and there's people, right? Like launches are a lot. There's other people helping. I suck at graphics. So do I get help? Sure. Like all of those things add up. Everyone has bills. And if you are looking under the hood of these businesses, like I get to see that kind of backside of the business. You may find that the answer to what they're keeping is not much, right? Some people are going to be great. Some people are going to have that money. Others, not so much. You have $1 million coming in, $1 billion, whatever it is. And you have 20 people on your payroll. You have to pay all those people. If they're employees, they get benefits. You have to pay taxes. All of that comes out of that money. You have to pay for ads. Facebook ads are so expensive right now for some things. You have to pay for all that. All of these things start adding up. You got to pay Uncle Sam. He really likes to get paid and he gets real mad if you don't pay him. So that's got to be in there. What if you got coaching to figure out how to do the launch or how to do the whatever the revenue coming in, you have bills, they have bills that have to go. The money goes right back out. So what do they get to keep? Okay. They may be making tons of money. They may be making nothing. They may be losing money. The number of times that I have heard people say that they spent more on ads than they brought in, and they've lost money on a launch. I wish it was an outlier, but people get really excited. It's kind of like real estate where everyone thinks it's just going to keep going up. They spend more than they brought in. Classic tale, right? So don't try to copy everyone else's business. Don't get so tied up in how much they say they brought in. Run your own race. Keep your mind and your focus on your own business. Keep that plan going so that you know what you're doing and you can stick to it. Don't worry about them. Just look forward, run your own race, and, do what's best for you and your business. And I'll talk to you next week. Thank you so much for joining me this week. If you have an agency or want to create one, come join my Facebook community, Get Your Agency Together, where we talk all the things growing and scaling your agency. For show notes and more info on all the things, head over to ReynoldsOBM.com. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Reynolds OBM, And finally, if you enjoy this podcast, I would love for you to give us a review on iTunes.